I knew that it was time to propose when she became more than my girlfriend. She became my best friend. And when I was always calling her and she was the first person that I felt I had to share important news with, I knew then that this girl's gonna be in my life for the rest of my life.
I actually became friends with his brother by accident. He thought I was talking to him while I was wearing my Bluetooth. I definitely was not talking to him. But we became friends, and about 6 years later, he introduced me to his brother. I knew when I met him and we started spending time together, I knew there was something different. And that sounds completely cliche and silly, but you do. When you know, you know. And I remember telling him that I want this was my direct quote. But when he actually proposed, I had no idea. I was completely shocked and couldn't even answer him for like the first 5 minutes. I was crying so hard.
I started mentally preparing myself, thinking, can I get old with this girl? And is she gonna say yes? I don't look like an idiot. And once I had all of those confirmations in my brain, I just moved forward. I'm not a jewelry guy myself, but I just went through things. I just went through all the processes of thinking what fit her the best. What was the best ring for her? What was the best way to express how deep my love actually was for her and that I really cared about her. I proposed at this house before one of our Christmas company parties. I knew it was the right time, so although I was incredibly nervous, I figured I'm already going to be dressed up anyway, and I wanted to be like in a suit when I proposed, so it'd be as traditional as possible. I wanted to do like the full, put my knee on the ground. I had wrapped up a gift for her. I told her she could choose which gift it was. She, just by happenstance, chose the right gift. And in that gift was a tiara that said bride on it, or it said like bride gallant on it. So she was incredibly confused. And at that point I got on my knee and handed her the ring. And after she quit crying and screaming for about 5 minutes, during that time, of course, I was nervous. I'm like, oh my God, she's not gonna say yes.
Why is she crying?
And then she said yes.
Am I being punked right now? Kind of came to mind initially, and I mean, honestly, that it was a dream come true. I mean, it was perfect. It wasn't expected. Out of anyone that I've dated, anyone that I've spent my time with, he was the one person that, I mean, I literally was like super excited on every phone call. And normally it was like, I'd see somebody in my car, darn. And you would call and it was like, oh, he's calling me.
I think it's when you're picking someone that you're gonna spend the rest of your life with, and once you made that decision and contemplated and made up in your mind, and you go in there with the affirmative, you can do it in a very traditional, beautiful way, and you'll think about it and love it forever.